I'd like to show you a 2200 PureBay with a black powder coat option with a T-top. Starting at the transom, this boat is standard with trim tabs with 200 horsepower and above. We have a custom boarding ladder that folds down 2 steps. You can actually get both hands on it to actually operate it. And it has a Velcro safety to keep it from coming down. If you'll notice, the 22 PureBay has a full transom and a hydraulic jack plate, and that is an option that you have to have on the VF 200. The rear deck, being a full transom, gives you a large access, your anchor light being under it, the reverse transfer molded lids, self-locking nuts. As you see, the bilge is very open and easy to get to your water separator filter. Everything nice and neat. All of your pumps are Deutsch connections and cartridge pumps, and they're 800 Tournament Series pumps. The 22 PureBay and 24 PureBay are also standard with a raw water washdown system. Also inboard rod lockers that hold 2 rods, and they're actually able to hold rods 7.5 feet long. This is the 70 Cyclone station. The seat actually swivels 360 degrees. When you want to fish to the side of the boat, you swivel it to the side, pull it all the way out, lock it in place. Slides forward, backward, and side to side. Looking at the side of the console, you have 3 rod holders on each side, courtesy lights for night use, and your rods are recessed into the console so you don't hit them and they're sticking out when you're walking by. A big deal about a Blue Wave is the distance between the console and the outside gunnel. You can walk straight through it without bumping or turning sideways. Going to the front of the console, the windshield actually is removable. Clips come out, the windshield comes right off. The grab rail also comes completely off, so if you have to put it in a garage or go under a low bridge, it takes about a minute to do it. On the front of the console, you have a 28-gallon bait well. Each bait well has a fill pump, a recirc pump, and Pro Air, and it also has a courtesy light. A good seal around the top to keep it dry also. A lot of the competition open their console from the back side to the front, and if you throw a cast net, you can't get the cast net in it. This one, you can leave the live well open, drop the cast net down in there. There's no standpipe in it to get tangled, and it's easy to use. I'm gonna move back to the rear live well, which is a 40-gallon, and it can be used as a release well. It can be used as a cooler, storage, whatever you want. At the top of the live well, you have a shut-off valve that turns it off and on for the fill pump. This is the Pro Air, this is the recirc, and there's your courtesy light. This is a huge deal right here, which is a 3-inch drain in our live well system. You don't have to worry about a finger mullet or a blue crab getting spit up by a redfish or a trout clogging up a little small 3/4 drain. When you get ready to empty this live well and pull it, it's like flushing a commode. Another big thing about a Blue Wave, especially in a 24 and 22 PureBay, the console is not bolted to the floor with L brackets alone. It actually goes down in the stringer system and is bonded to the side of the stringer system. That way you can have a T-top like this with the feet to the floor, or you can have a K-top with just the feet going to the console. We're one of the only boats on the market that is strong enough to do that with. Moving forward to the front deck, you've got a huge fish box, storage box on the starboard side. This one has the gas shock option on it. It does have a drain. And an important thing about a Blue Wave boat, every storage box on the front deck of the boat drains overboard. Moving to the floor of the boat, we have a big floor storage box. And you can actually see the finished stringer system there also. I use those square OxyClean buckets, and I put my waders in them, I put my cleaning supplies in them. I got a 10-foot cast net in one and a 6-foot cast net in the other one. And all 4 of them fit in there, and the storage of that box goes all the way up to the front of this box in the hull.